Tarique Rahman alerts against those who want to cash in July movement. Jamaat delegation holds meeting with chief advisor. Election Commission upholds nomination of Abdul Latif Siddiqui. An interim government claims no interest in results of referendum. Well, good evening, viewers. Those were the headlines. I'm Salim Kadir, and you're watching English Bulletin. We now follow with the details. BNP Chairman Tarique Rahman has called upon the people to remain alert about the people who want to cash in July movement for party interests. He made the remark while exchanging views with the families of July martyrs and severely injured July warriors at Krishivit Institute on Sunday. Tarique Rahman said next polls carry a great deal of significance. Failure to organize good polls will result into sad saga of rallies like that of July. Everyone will have to pay if good polls not held. He called upon all to write an epoch of victory through the next polls. Despite difference of opinion, having talks is a part of democracy. BNP Chairman Tarique Rahman's daughter, Barrister Zaima Rahman, made the remark in her address to a discussion titled Women in Building a Nation, Policy, Probability and Future. She also said institutional education cannot bring any change without family education. Jamaat-e-Islami men are taking people's Bcash and cell phone number by going door to door. A four-member BNP delegation led by Secretary General Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir made the complaint to the Chief Election Commissioner A.M.M. Nasiruddin at a meeting on Sunday. The meeting began at the office of CEC at 4:45 p.m. in capital's Agargaon. The CEC was accompanied by EC's Senior Secretary Akhtar Ahmed. The BNP delegation made complaint about some other irregularities. Jamaat-e-Islami Amir Dr. Shafiqur Rahman led four-member delegation is holding a meeting with Chief Advisor Professor Dr. Muhammad Yunus. The meeting is taking place at State Guest House, Jamuna. The three other members of the delegation are Jamaat's Naibi Amir Dr. Abdullah Muhammad Tahir, Secretary General Mia Ghulam Parwar and Assistant Secretary General Maulana Rafiqul Islam Khan. Jamaat-led 10-party alliance will take decision within Monday regarding the 47 seats kept for the Islami Andolan. Disclosing the matter at a press conference, Jamaat's Assistant Secretary Ehsanul Mahbub said they are considering an integrated polls manifesto. Appeal hearing took place for the last day on Sunday in the Election Commission against cancellation and acceptance of candidature. The hearing began at the auditorium of EC in capital's Agargaon at 10 a.m. Candidature of Latif Siddiqui was declared valid from Tangail 4 constituency. Besides, several other appeals were settled. Many candidates got back their candidature through the appeal in the last few days. The last date for withdrawal of candidature is January 20. Symbol to be allocated on January 21 and campaigning will start from January 22. The interim government has no interest regarding the result of referendum. Chief Advisor Dr. Yunus and his advisors do not want to extend their tenure and do not seek personal or political privileges. Such clarifications have been made in statement on Chief Advisor's Facebook page today. Explaining the Chief Advisor's advocacy for referendum, the statement said Dr. Yunus's support for yes vote is consistent with the reformist mandate of the interim government. According to the statement, global precedents support such procedure as the governments of France, UK, Turkey, Kyrgyzstan had campaigned for referendum. The law enforcement agencies have seized the weapons smuggled to the country through the borders of neighboring country. Home Affairs Advisor, retired Lieutenant General Jahangir Alam Chaudhary, made the remark in his address to the passing out parade of Assistant Police Supers on Sunday. The event took place at the Police Academy in Sarda of Rajshahi. He said he is assuring that looted weapons of the police will not be used in the upcoming 13th parliamentary polls. Viewers, we now follow up with a short break and we will be back soon with Trump vows tariffs on 8 European nations over Greenland. And Bangladesh start Women T20 World Cup qualifiers beating USA. Welcome back. You're watching ATN News. This is English Bulletin. The Tribunal has taken formal complaint against 28 people, including Awami League's president member Jahangir Kabir Nanok and former mayor of Dhaka South City Corporation Fazli Nur Taposh into cognizance. The Tribunal also issued arrest warrant against 24 among the 28 accused persons. Meanwhile, indictment hearing in the crimes against humanity case against 7 accused persons, including Awami League General Secretary Obaidul Qadir, Joint General Secretary AFM Bahauddin Naseem, was held on Sunday. Earlier on Thursday, Tribunal 2 ordered appointing defense counsel for the 7 fugitive accused persons accused of committing crimes against humanity during July mass uprising. Viewers, we now begin with news around the world. US President Donald Trump has vowed tariffs on 8 European nations over Greenland. He announces because of their opposition to American control of Greenland. In a post on his platform Truth Social on Saturday, Trump said he would charge a 10% import tax starting in February on goods from the 8 European nations. The 8 nations are Denmark, Finland, France, Germany, Norway, Sweden, the Netherlands, and the United Kingdom. Trump added that these tariffs would rise to 25% on June 1 and continue until an agreement is reached for the US to buy Greenland. European leaders rejected Donald Trump's announcement, saying that no intimidation or threat will influence them. Iran's Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei says actors linked to the US and Israel were responsible for killing several thousands of people during protests in the country. In a televised speech on Saturday, Khamenei accused 2 nations of direct involvement in the violence. He described that US President Donald Trump as a criminal. The latest anti-Iran sedition was different in that the US President personally became involved. Iranian authorities have increasingly pointed the finger at foreign powers for the unrest, accusing long-standing geopolitical rivals, mainly Israel and the US, of fomenting instability and directing operations on the ground. Khamenei warned that while Iran would avoid escalation beyond its borders, those it holds responsible would face consequences. Viewers, we'll take a short break. Stay with us. Welcome back. You're watching English Bulletin. And now we begin with sports news. Bangladesh began the Women's T20 World Cup qualifier campaign on a confident note. They beat the United States by 21 runs in the opening match at Mulpani Cricket Ground in Nepal. After losing toss and being asked to bat, Bangladesh posted a competitive 159 runs in the allotted 20 overs, losing 5. Promoted to number 3, Shamin Akhtar anchored the innings with a classy innings of 63 of 39 balls. Chasing 160, the US made a steady start with a 42-run opening stand between Disha Dhingra and Chetna Bagailaya. However, once both batters were dismissed, Disha for 23 and Chetna for 36, the innings lost momentum. The USA eventually finished on 137 for 9, falling short by 21 runs. Before ending the bulletin, we have top stories once again. Tarique Rahman alerts against those want to cash in July movement. Jamaat delegation holds meeting with chief advisor. Election Commission upholds nomination of Abdul Latif Siddiqui. Interim government claims no interest in results of referendum. Trump vows tariffs on 8 European nations over Greenland. And Bangladesh start Women T20 World Cup qualifiers beating USA. That's all from the newsroom for the moment. Thank you for being with us. Until then, see you soon.